Alright, so I'm shooting this video today using my new laptop, actually. It has a camera built into it, and this is actually the first time I'm actually using the camera here, so I apologize if it looks kind of grainy and crappy. Okay, so I'm making this video today. I just wanted to do an unboxing video. I got a shipment today from my good buddy Mike, who runs FanBrew Games over on Etsy, and if you're not familiar with them, FanBrew is a reproduction video game vendor, and their reproduction carts are all stuff that was either never released in the United States or North America, for that matter. They were not, and of course, it's all like ROM hacks and things like that. He doesn't do anything that is like really like rare, and really sought after and everything. So from his shop, you're not going to find anything like a reproduction Little Samson or DuckTales 2 or nothing. He doesn't do that. He considers that to be highly unethical, and I agree with him. If it's something that was commercially released, in North America, getting a reproduction cart, in my opinion, is highly unethical. So I got this box here today. I mean, it's a pretty decent sized box, if you guys can see this. Decent sized box. I had bought several games from him, and he told me he was also throwing in a couple of extra little goodies. I have no idea what those extra little goodies are. So you're gonna witness this as I'm opening the box here. So you guys can kind of share in my excitement and everything else. Because again, I have no idea what else is in there. Like I said, I bought like 7 games from him, and everything else is just purely a bonus. And so, and again, I want to say thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I really do. I've bought quite a few games from Mike already, whatever, and he sells them all at very good prices, especially for reproductions. I would say a lot of his Genesis titles go for about $20, 25. Of course, he and that's primarily what he does, but he also does NES and SNES as well, and those tend to be more expensive because they are costlier to make. So you're the NES ones, you're looking in probably about the $40 range. SNES, you start getting into maybe about the $50 range, stuff like that, whatever, because just the chipsets in them, they are harder to reproduce. Also, he does not cannibalize carts and everything to make these. These are all made with like third-party shells and everything, and boards built from scratch, basically. So no cannibalizing carts and everything, whatever. So he's not affecting the supply of retro games out there, which is good, which is always a plus. There are some repro vendors that do that. But like I said, I got nothing but love for Mike. He's a great guy. Like I said, I bought quite a few games from him already, and like I said, and he had several that I really had my eye on. So I said, you know what, let's go ahead and buy these, whatever. And let's see, I had a knife or something here to cut this box open. What do I do with it? Just had it here too. Hold on a second. Ah, poop. Poop. Seriously, what did I just do with it? You know what? Well, this will work. All right. So let's go ahead and get this box opened up here. Again, I've got quite, like I said, again, decent sized box, and believe me, I'm kind of excited here to find out, what else he threw in this box. And again, Mike, I really cannot thank you enough for this. I really cannot. And it's really awesome of you and everything. You didn't have to do that, but it is very much appreciated. Again, if you guys aren't sure of if you're interested in reproduction carts, to find games that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get whatever, and actually be able to play on your original hardware, I can't emphasize enough, how much I enjoy doing business with Mike. He's a really good guy, very friendly, very honest. I got nothing but nice things I could say about him. And that's, and he's a great guy to do business with, whatever. If there's ever an issue, because I did have a couple of carts and everything where I did have issues where one of them arrived damaged. There was actually a little hole physically in the cart itself and everything. I mean, it didn't affect the gameplay and everything, but a big old hole in there and everything. And he replaced it for free. And I had another one where I guess it was a bad ROM dump, and I was having issues with it. And again, that one too replaced it with the last one he had, and even then, I think that one also came from a bad ROM dump. So he wound up not only allowing me to keep it and everything, but then sent me something else and everything as a way to, apologize. So I mean, the guy stands behind his products and everything. And like I said, he will do whatever it takes to make things right. So I really cannot praise him enough. And wow, he's got a lot of tape on this box. Let's just try to get this stupid thing open. I don't even know how he has this whole thing sealed. Alright, let's see. Ah, good Lord. This video is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I probably should have opened this beforehand and everything, but I didn't want to ruin the surprise. I will say this, he does use a lot of packing tape, which is great because, it helped, protect it from the weather and everything too, especially, living up here in Northern Virginia where I do. The last 3 weeks where it's been nothing but cloudy and rainy and everything. We've had a couple of days of sun here and there, but for the most part it's been cloudy and rainy. So I was actually a little worried and everything that this might get wet while sitting on my porch and everything until I got home from work. So he does use good packing tape and everything too. So that helps. All right, it looks like we got this stupid thing about open here. Let's see what all do we have in here. Oh, alrighty. Oh my, okay. Well, for starters, this was not one that I ordered, but a nice little bonus. Wolfenstein 3D for the Genesis. This was pretty much a demo that was made. Somebody was going to fully adapt Wolfenstein 3D, and I believe this one here is. I think it's only supposed to be the first level or something like that, because I guess whoever was making this never finished it. But Wolfenstein 3D, cool, awesome. All right, and then this is one of the ones I did buy. Super Bubble Bobble MD. Not only do you have Bub and Bob playable, or I guess that's Bub and I forget the name of the girl dragon, whatever, or the girl dinosaur, whatever. I know she's in the Xbox 360 Bubble Bobble game, but this one also has Doraemon and Shin-Chan as playable characters. So I had my eye on this one and everything. This is one of the ones that I bought. So looking forward to playing that. Rescue Rangers 2. Because I had some questions about this one, and Mike was basically telling me this one here, Russian hackers basically took the NES Rescue Rangers 2 and basically made a Genesis version of it. Like I said, and again, it's supposed to be pretty darn good and everything. I mean, like I said, I never owned the original Rescue Rangers 2. I have the Rescue Rangers for the NES, but not Rescue Rangers 2. So I'm kind of looking forward to playing that. And again, this was never officially released and everything because it only exists as an NES game, not a Genesis game. Therefore, it does not violate Mike's code of ethics. Golden Axe 3. This was another one that I bought. And again, real excited about this one considering that Golden Axe 3 and it basically until all those Genesis collections came out and everything on the later gen consoles, Golden Axe 3 never released in North America for the Genesis, which is kind of disappointing, but I really love Golden Axe, and so I'm really excited to play this one as well. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Super Mario 64. This was, I guess somebody had done a Genesis version of Super Mario 64. Like I said, to me, this kind of blows my mind, everything being able to play a Mario game on the Genesis. I mean, I have the SNES version of Super Mario World. I absolutely adore it. It's probably one of my favorite SNES games. Wow. Okay. Cool. I will definitely have to. I'll definitely have to give this one a go. This is pretty freaking awesome, actually. Stone Protectors. This was another one that I bought. This one here, it was based off of a 90s cartoon, and for whatever reason, the game was finished, but just never got released. So this one was unreleased and everything. It's, 2-player beat 'em up, and like I said, and I enjoy beat 'em up games. I really do. I absolutely adore them and everything. Like I said, always loved games like Final Fight, Streets of Rage. I love beat 'em ups. And so when he told me about this one, I was like, you know what? This one here is one I definitely have to pick up and everything because I do. I enjoy beat 'em ups. So real excited about this one. Let's see what else we have in here. Overdrive. This is another goodie that that Mike gave me. I'm not familiar with this one. I really don't know anything about it, really. Listen, I will have to check this out and everything here. As I said, even the back here doesn't really give me a clue of exactly what this game is about, but you know what? I'm willing to give it a try. I mean, I always enjoy having something new and different to play. So, Mike, I appreciate this one too, whatever. Like I said, don't know anything about it, but I'm curious to check it out. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Double Dragon Arcade Edition. Again, really excited about this one. Like I said, I bought his arcade port version of Double Dragon 2 for the Genesis, and I love Double Dragon. I absolutely do. I've always loved Double Dragon, and like I said, and truth be told, I've never played the arcade version. And this is supposed to be a straight-up port of the arcade game, which, again, excites me because I've never played the arcade version of Double Dragon. And this is one that I did buy from him, and I'm, again, really, 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 really excited to play. So I'm looking forward to this. So, again, thank you. Okay, and this was another one that I had bought. Sonic Classic Heroes. All right. So somebody did this basically as a ROM hack where you were playing through Sonic and Sonic 2 as either Team Sonic, which is Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, or as Team Chaotix. So, and like I said, and this one here, you could actually, if you had the team player, you could actually play 3 players. Have one is Sonic, one is Tails, one is Knuckles. And like I said, this was another one I really had my eye on. I love the old classic Sonic the Hedgehog games, and I'm really, 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 really excited to play this one. This was another one of the ones that I bought and everything, and I'm really excited to play it. So, got that. And then finally, lastly, and not a Genesis game, Donkey Kong Arcade for the NES. Yes, this is a updated ROM that actually has all the levels, including the Cement Factory, which really, really, really excites me. I don't understand why the NES version didn't have the Cement Factory. I never understood that. Like I said, the NES was more than capable of handling it. The cartridge size was more than sufficient to run it. I never understood why that was missing from the NES version. So this one here is actually more of a arcade perfect version of Donkey Kong for the NES. And I am super duper stoked about playing this one as well. So that is everything. Again, Mike, I really cannot thank you enough for the extra little goodies. I am going to be playing a lot of these here to try these out here very soon. Again, I'm really, 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 really excited for all of these. Mike, I really cannot thank you enough for these. So, again, Again, I would say, again, Mike, great guy to do business with. His shop is FanBrew Games. It's over on Etsy. It is, like I said, again, he's a great guy to do business with. Very honest, very trustworthy. And like I said, I can't recommend him enough. So I know this video is going to go on now about 15 minutes or so and everything, and so I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. But like I said, I just wanted to share some of these goodies with you. So until next time, keep playing. Have a good one.